We talked a lot about vertical farming and about education, and we came to the idea that, well, one of the ways that we could kind of expand this notion of social entrepreneurism was to move it into the educational space. And we thought about doing programming around vertical farming and hydroponics, but also about nutrition. So we all sat and brainstormed, and we thought, well, wouldn't it be great if we could develop a program that did food science, that did some cooking, and that we added in some type of art project that would engage students, but the art project would also be associated with cooking and nutrition. So we talked about that. We thought that was a great idea. And then we thought, well, rather than bring them here to the Meadowlands, which we could do, wouldn't it be even better if we had a way to bring this curriculum right to the schools, especially in inner cities, because they often don't have the money to pay for busing to bring them down to the Meadowlands. We had a grant, and the grant money allowed Reed to purchase a used school bus and work with an amazing design team from Testallations to gut the bus and turn it really into a food lab. It looks like a rocket ship on the inside. The front area of the bus is the cooking area, and it has a sink and a cooktop. The middle area of the bus is where we can sit with students and talk to them. The end of the bus is the science area, where the students do their science programming. Because it's a unique combination of food science and cooking and also some type of art activity. So we're not STEM, we're STEAM. We put the A in STEM. Students are engaged in all of those activities. So we have developed curriculum for students basically pre-K2 and then 3 to 5 and then middle school. So we go up to 8th grade. They're really engulfed by a program that's about food literacy. So I think that students very often don't connect what they eat to where it comes from and what they eat to actually the science of food, which is really important. And then it's also important to make something that reflects what you've done. The science piece is learning about hydroponics, and they make actually what we call a garden in a bottle, where they actually will create a mini hydroponic system, and each group will plant a different type of seed, and then they'll take that back to the classroom, they'll sprout the seeds, and they'll measure the growth over probably a month period, and they'll be able to compare and determine which type of seed, which type of plant grows best hydroponically. So they're learning about parts of plants and how plants grow and what the requirements are for successful plant growth. The cooking part, they create this delicious vinaigrette salad dressing, and they make a salad and they dress the salad and then they eat what they make. They learn about different parts of plants, not only from the hydroponic system but also in what they eat. And then the art piece is really all about herbs, and they learn that herbs are different parts of plants. Some herbs are the twigs, some herbs are leaves, some herbs are flowers like chamomile. And what they do is they're going to make their own herbal tea infusion bag. So they get to choose the herbs of their choice, they make a tea bag, they get to take it home, and they get to enjoy a neat cup of tea with their family. I think they are so engaged with the activities that they can't help but go home and talk about, oh, we made this salad, and they go home with the recipe for the salad dressing, and oh, we can do this at home, and we can get fresh greens. Also, what we've been piloting in Garfield are family science nights. So what we do is we do the program with the students during the day, and then we ask them to invite their parents and grandparents back to the school at night. And when the parents and grandparents come back at night, the students basically teach them what they learned during the day. So they'll make the same vinaigrette and dress the salad, and they'll eat it with their parents and grandparents. They'll make a hydroponic system, and they'll all make a tea bag, and they love to make the tea bags and take them home.
Happened today at school was really cool. So we did tea bags.
I got excited when the mobile food lab came to my school because I was wondering what they were gonna do with us.
The salad while making it. Why was the salad your favorite part?
Because I like cooking with my mom at home. I like the mobile food lab because we got to make salad and we got to eat it, and upstairs we made tea that we could eat when we go home at night, so then we could have a good night's sleep. I like the salad and the tea, but I didn't do the other one, so I'm very excited.
The mobile food lab was so much fun.